over to Seana now. What's moving after
I will
hours?
Also not be watching that.
You're out on that too.
No, I would not sleep for weeks, and nobody wants that. All right, let's take a look at some of these after-hour movers here. We have Nike, Micron, and we're going to talk about Porsche as well. Let's start with Nike reporting after hours here. You can see the stock now off just about 5%. The top and bottom line numbers were actually pretty good. Revenue coming in better than expected, $12.7 billion. That's up 4% from a year ago. EPS beating by a penny, coming in at 93 cents. But the reason why we're seeing the reaction after hours has a lot to do with inventories and probably that gross margin number that we got. Gross margin decreasing 220 basis points to 44.3%. Inventories up 44% compared to a year ago at $9.7 billion. Intraday basis, Nike closed off just around 3% over the past 3 months. The stock is off just around 7.5% year to date. Under pressure, off just around 42%. Let's take a look at Micron. This stock also moving to the downside here after hours, announcing that it's planning a 50% cut here in terms of going forward, revenue cut here going forward, and Q1 revenue guidance missing by a wide margin. Fourth quarter revenue coming in at $6.64 billion. Putting this in perspective, that's down from $8.6 billion in the prior quarter and down from $8.27 billion in the year ago quarter. Though in the earnings release, Micron CEO saying that Micron is still on solid footing to navigate the weakened near-term supply-demand environment. Year to date certainly has been a rough ride here for this company. Shares off just around 46%. And let's round it out with Porsche making its public debut here. Shares initially popping in earlier trading, although ending relatively flat here, off just around 13.2%, I guess, but when you compare it to where it priced at, it was relatively in line with expectations here. Priced at the top of the range, giving it $73 billion in market value, putting it in the top 5 here among automakers. Lots of questions as to whether or not this was going to help reignite the IPO market. We'll have to wait to see about that. This is the biggest listing in Germany since 1996.